Alright guys, it's been a long 2 weeks, but we finally got the newest chapter of Chainsaw Man Part 2. And the chapter picks up with Denji holding Asa, and he's pretty stunned that there's another Chainsaw Man. And Asa makes a comment about there being two Chainsaw Mans. And just when I thought we would at least get a face reveal for Fake Saw Man, it cuts to Denji and Asa getting flung out of hell by the Caterpillar Devil that we've seen in the previous chapters, who's been bullied into eating Asa, and a bunch of other humans that the falling devil collected to feed to the devils in hell. And we see that this devil, if it is the Caterpillar Devil, or maybe it's even just the Worm Devil, is no joke, because it one-shots Denji, who took the brunt of the attack to keep Asa safe. When Asa's starting to get back up, we get to see Yoru, who apparently was just chilling on Earth, waiting for Asa to come back. And instead of being happy that she's back or showing any real concern, Yoru just gets straight to the point and tries to goad Asa into killing Denji while he's at his weakest, which would be pretty easy for Asa to do. But this is one of the dumbest things Yoru has even suggested so far. I mean, based on this alone, I'm kind of starting to get the vibe that even if Yoru dies, as long as she gets to kill Chainsaw Man, basically fulfilling her life purpose, nothing else matters. That also includes keeping her promise to Asa and returning her body. And Yoru tells Asa, if you want to get rid of me, which is what Asa really would like at this point, you should kill him. And just when I almost thought Asa might actually do it, it looks like what Denji said to her 2 chapters ago about life, it really did seem to connect with her. Because Asa, whether she realized it or not, knows that Yoru was just trying to manipulate her the entire time. And Yoru says that just when I thought I finally begun to understand you, she screwed up. And in this moment, Yoru realizes that Asa isn't someone that she can easily manipulate anymore. I mean, if this was Asa at the beginning of part 2, without a doubt, she might have went on and killed Denji because she was so scared of Yoru. And well, I mean, the thought of her getting her body back would have just been served to her on a silver platter at that point. But now that Asa's gotten more confidence, more self-respect for herself, she's able to call Yoru's bluff and think more for herself, but also other people without the approval of others. Basically meaning that Yoru can't use fear tactics on Asa anymore. I mean, in my opinion, Yoru the entire time was bluffing about killing Asa. At least it appears that way, and it's entirely possible that she could have been bluffing about giving Asa her body back. I mean, when I think about it, it really doesn't make any sense how that would even work, because I mean, where would Yoru go at that point? And you would think that Yoru would just swap bodies with Asa in this moment and kill Denji herself, but maybe because of Asa's change in herself and her personality and the self-respect that she has, that's the reason why she isn't able to actually possess her. Because, I mean, she's not scared in this moment. She's actually pretty confident. Then we see Asa pick up a rock and cut her hand to feed her blood to revive Denji. And of course, Yoru is complaining that Asa's going too far to help save her mortal enemy. And it'll be interesting to see how the power dynamic of Asa and Yoru changes after this, because even though on the surface, at least in the beginning, Yoru was the one who was in control, it seems more and more like Yoru is being written to be the hostage in the very strange relationship that Asa and Yoru have together. And after Asa does this, we get what is probably my favorite line of this chapter, when Asa really says how she feels about Denji. And Asa acknowledges that Chainsaw Man is an absolute piece of trash. Not the most ideal hero that we all picture in our minds like Batman or Superman, but she says that Chainsaw Man has saved her life twice now, and really, when you think about it, Chainsaw Man saved her as a person by giving her the will to live again, and making her believe that she deserved to live and keep existing in the world, which is probably one of Denji's biggest accomplishments. And also then says if a piece of trash like Chainsaw Man is allowed to keep living, then maybe it's okay for me to live too. And we get what is the most famous line in all of Chainsaw Man. Save me, Chainsaw Man. Well, the last time we really got to hear a character say this, Makima was calling on Pochita to save her using a mind-broken Denji who lost the will to live. And now we have Asa, a person who's going to care more for Chainsaw Man for who he really is, but Denji, who pretty much gave her the will to live again, and because of him, is a pretty nice parallel. We then see Denji spring into action and top on top of a car, barely avoiding the tentacles that are coming after them from the Worm Devil. And Denji realizes that he might not be able to save Asa, because even though Asa did give Denji some blood, he's beginning to get tired and he's starting to hit his limit. And Asa, thinking fast, suggests that Chainsaw Man should steal a motorcycle from a woman, and true to Denji's character, he refuses to steal the bike from a woman, which is really just an absolutely funny moment, because even in a hopeless situation that he's in, he refuses to harm a woman to save his own life. And it kind of reminds me a bit of a Sanji moment where he could be about to die, and if it came down to hitting a woman, he just wouldn't do it. And the moment Asa points at a male cyclist, without hesitation, Denji commits Grand Theft Auto and kicks off the male biker off of his bike and immediately blames Asa for it. And then we realize Denji doesn't actually know how to drive a motorcycle, which, I mean, it does make a lot of sense. And just when they're about to die, Asa, with her quick thinking, says Super Chainsaw Motorcycle. And we get this awesome panel of Denji driving a chainsaw motorcycle, slicing through the tentacles, while the bicyclist looks in absolute disbelief. And that is the end of the chapter. So that was chapter 129, and I'm really liking how the story is going in this moment. It's going to be really interesting to see just how everything itself kind of plays out. But let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the next chapter of Chainsaw Man. It doesn't come out for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.